On today's live daily news, San Angelo police are hunting for an assault suspect in West San Angelo. Goodfellow Air Force Base is hosting an event for honorary commanders on Friday, and a strong cold front is coming. We have details on what you can do to prepare for the coldest temperatures of the season. I'm Matt Cotrier, and this is Live. So we'll get to those stories here in just a moment, but first, business in 2024 requires a reliable, fast internet connection, and when San Angelo Live launched live stream video content initiative, we found Conterra Networks. We have been streaming this news show via Conterra Networks 1 gig up and 1 gig down fiber internet for the past 18 months, and it rocks. Conterra Networks provides access to a business-oriented network. We require Sirius Internet to broadcast live to 5 major platforms like YouTube and Facebook. If you're in business, you're serious like us. So call Todd Smith at Conterra Networks to get serious about your internet at 325-716-8340. That's Conterra Networks, Todd Smith, 325-716-8340. San Angelo police are searching for a suspect accused of assaulting a woman near the Zips car wash on Sherwood Way Thursday afternoon. According to police on the scene, they are searching for Hector Lopez, who is accused of assaulting a woman. He was last seen in the area near Amistad Road. This is a developing story, so you can read more about it on sanangelolive.com as usual. Governor Greg Abbott reappointed Texas Trust Credit Union CEO Jim Minge to the Texas Credit Union Commission. The governor made the announcement Wednesday. Minge will take over as chairman of the Credit Union Commission and serve through 2029. Read more about that one as well on sanangelolive.com. The 17th Training Wing at Goodfellow Air Force Base will be hosting an immersion training for honorary commanders Friday on the base in San Angelo. This is pretty cool. According to Goodfellow, the Honorary Commanders program allows community members to come to the training wing, the base, to the Air Force and the Department of Defense. You can read more about that one as well on sanangelolive.com. Let's turn to the weather. So a strong cold front, as everyone is hearing, will sweep across the region Friday, ushering in really cold temperatures and gusty winds. A wind advisory is in effect from 10 p.m. tonight to 9 a.m. Friday morning. The real concern arises from an impending Arctic air mass building this week. So by Sunday, that cold front will drop temperatures 20 to 30 degrees immediately after its passage. By Monday and Tuesday mornings, lows will plummet into the lower to mid-teens with wind chill values several degrees below zero north of San Angelo to the Brownwood line. Now it's time to prepare for the cold by wrapping pipes, bringing in plants, providing for pets, bring outdoor pets inside. If you have to leave them outside, remember, make sure they're taken care of. They have access to food, to water, shelter, all that good stuff. And also another little side note is if it's going to be that cold, it's always a good idea to leave your water running. Just let it drip so we don't have any busted pipes. I've had to deal with that one before. And stay with us. We have an interview segment followed by sports. But first, here's a word from the Bass Bunch.
2024 means savings galore at Jim Bass Nissan. Why not drive off our lot in a new 2024 Nissan Frontier, priced right at just $33,999. While you're here, be sure to ask about 2.9% APR financing. This truck offers a mid-size truck with full-size truck capabilities. Hurry, these are limited offers, and you can only get these deals at Jim Bass Nissan at the corner of Houston Hart at Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
We are recording 3, 2.
The San Angelo Central Bobcats basketball team opens up district play on the road on Friday. The Cats travel to Odessa to play the Permian Panthers. Central currently sports an 18-8 overall record and look to open up District 2-6A play with a win. Tip-off is scheduled for 7:30 p.m. Other teams with notable matchups around the Concho Valley consist of Erie County versus Garden City, Wall versus Merkel, TOC San Angelo versus Coahoma, and Lakeview in Lubbock versus Lubbock Estacado. Join us tomorrow for our COVER1 Hoops show, where we will preview some of these matchups and even hear from the Central Lady Cats head coach Arsenio Jeter. And of course, for more sports around the Concho Valley and beyond, be sure to check in every day at sanangelolive.com/news/sports.
So we were on vacation, family vacation, having a good time, and we get the call.
I mean, it was a river. It was a river in our house. That's the big thing, is we kept wondering, how bad is it?
It was devastating. I was like numb. It's like, how are we going to handle all this? What are we going to do? And they called Carpet Tech, and they were here within 20 minutes. One of my questions was, yes, it needs to happen, but how does it need to happen for the insurance? That was all handled, and so that was another load off of my shoulders and made me feel like we were in good hands.
And welcome back to the show. Thanks for joining us again. Joining me today is Elizabeth Dantzler with the Small Business Development Center.
Yes, thank you for having me today.
And I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
We're starting out 2024, and you have a lot going on down there.
We do have a lot going on. We're here today to specifically talk about a new upcoming training event we're having.
Okay.
And this specifically is for leadership and professional development.
Okay.
So we, at the ASU Small Business Development Center, we host about 80 plus events a year with over 1,300 training attendees.
Okay.
And we like to survey at each event to just see what kind of topics people are looking for, what kind of training our small business clients need. And by far, leadership is always the most requested training.
That's interesting. Leadership is what people are really wanting to get better at.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Well,
sir.
I understand that. I think that would work here too.
Yes, sir. Because honestly, every small business owner is a leader. And so you're a leader in your company, you're a leader in your community. And it's important for every organization to have that opportunity to train as a leader and grow professionally.
And we were talking earlier, is this the webinar part?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay.
Yes, so I'll give you a little bit of history.
Okay.
And so we have this through an organization called LeaderCast. And LeaderCast has been around for over 20 years. And they provide leadership and professional development all over the world.
Okay.
So their trainings are taught in 35 different countries. And then here in the United States, cities can opt in as a host city. And so they can opt into the very large event that's in May, which is an all-day training event, which is what we normally do.
Okay.
And we have been a host city here in San Angelo for, I think, over 5 years.
All right.
And so we've been offering that event every May. And then recently, LeaderCast pushed out additional professional development opportunities, including this 90-minute webinar.
Okay. So, and that's so folks don't have to drive in for the actual seminar, but
Yes.
it's a webinar that they can join in online.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. It's interesting that the surveys show that leadership is a big deal. I wonder why that is.
I think a lot of times it's because leadership, it costs so much. So if you think about your top suite, your C-suite of employees, they travel to conferences.
Okay.
And it's thousands of dollars for each employee that they try to send to these leadership conferences. So we try to offer that to our clients for low to no cost. And so, which I think this is why it's so important, because it's hard to send the owner of a small business to a large training or a large conference, and they have to be gone from their business. And so this is a great way to get that in-house training for these very small fees. And it's still the same value that you would get at a large conference. The speaker for this particular webinar, his name is Brad Wise, and he's actually the CEO of Wolf House Fables. And he's actually used this framework to empower startups, nonprofits, and Fortune 50 companies. So he is a nationwide speaker, which is a great opportunity for this webinar and our small business clients.
So that should benefit, anybody that owns a small business, starting a small business, expanding a small business here
Yes, sir.
in San Angelo and the surrounding area.
Yes, sir, including nonprofits. So a lot of what we
Okay.
do at the Small Business Development Center is directly focused on for-profit businesses. So we like to highlight this as an opportunity for any kind of business, large, small, and those nonprofit clients, or a student looking for leadership opportunities, or just a regular citizen.
Okay. And how do they find out more about that?
So you can find more about this training at our website. It's sbdc.angelo.edu.
Okay.
And so you can find the leadership training there. You can sign up online. There's a register now link. Or you can give us a call and chat about what the topics are going to be, how much it's going to be, how to do that. If you
Right.
need help signing up, I'd be happy to help. I love talking to people. And so you can call our office at 325-942-2098.
Okay, Elizabeth, this is generally where where I forget something. I
Okay.
leave something out that we've planned on talking about. So if I left anything out, this is your opportunity to let them know what that was.
Okay, perfect. I think one thing is the date. So it's actually going to be held at the end of January. So it's going to be January 31st at 10:30. It is 90 minutes long, so it'll be 10:30 to 12 p.m. Lunchtime, so you get right out for your lunch.
Okay.
And then it's actually going to cost $35 per person, but we do have an opportunity for a group rate if you bring 3 or more. So if you bring your full team, half your team, then we'd be happy to offer you a discount.
And again, they can get hold of you through the website and social media.
Yes, sir. And our phone number, 325-942-2098.
There it is, Elizabeth. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll go back to you guys.
If you have been injured, call J. Chandler Law. You want an honest partner who will tell it to you straight. A proven advocate right here in town. Together, let's hold them accountable.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, KOS Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, KOS Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill KOS stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at KOS at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
Well, that's it, guys, for today. Another news show for you. Hope you enjoyed it. We really appreciate you making San Angelo Live your #1 news source in the Concho Valley. And remember, you can always check out more news on our website or Facebook, sanangelolive.com, and share some stories for us and help us get the word out there more and grow our audience. We'll talk to you later.